Hi, Android Angler, Mike Benno Benson here. Right, so as you can see, I've got a window behind me. Might mean I'm not at a pond. We're in the midst of this coronavirus, so we're not allowed out really. All fishing lakes are shut down. No one should be fishing right now. But this just today I'll be doing something called the Loo Roll Challenge, and that took me about 300 attempts to drop that in there. A few people know what that is. But in the garden, while thinking about it, I thought to myself, well, we can't go anywhere fishing. People are tying rigs. I'm just going to do something a little bit different. Behind me, I've got my 2 rods set up, and I'm going to walk my rods down to the bottom of the garden. I'm going to try and emulate how fish takes the hook and what happens to the bite alarm. So I've got 2 rigs on. I've got one rig that I use on a PVA, so it's a short hook link direct to the lead, and then I've got a helicopter rig which runs up and down part of the line before it feels any resistance. So let's see what's going to happen to these bite alarms when we get these at the bottom of the garden. Right, that's tight to the back lead. And I'll lift up from the hook. Let's see what happens. Positive. It's positive, so if you take there, positive. Right, I'm going to slacken it off. I'm going to do a slack line one next. Right, the line's been slackened right off. It's pretty much under the rod tip now. Let's see what happens to the bobbin. See how low it is. It's right at the bottom of its hanger. Turn the sound up. So the bobbin initially lifts up and then goes back down and settles. You won't bother hitting that. And then I've lifted it high up, higher than my head, and I'm moving around. You still won't be bothered about that, and then suddenly that there might pique your interest, and it's just stopped again. It's interesting to see how much movement you can put on a slack line, and the bobbin doesn't make you want to hit it. You're always waiting for them massive runs. Right. Let's try the helicopter rig. Right, so there's my helicopter rig. So it's just running up and down that boom. And my boom of 6 inches onto a chod rig. So it's like a stiff hinge type of thing. So that's what we're going to do. We're expecting a bit of movement before anything happens on a bite. We'll try and figure out which could be the best type of line lay you need for this, fishing up against a far margin, which a lot of us do. Put the helicopter rig right up towards the decking, right at the bottom of the ledge. If you can imagine a ledge when we're fishing on a far margin. The line is slack. Let's see what happens. What I noticed there was when I picked it up, when the alarm started going off is when the line actually hit the back lead. So now we're going to do the same again, we're going to take the back lead off. Watch it. again. That's scary. With a slack line. With a slack line, and I was moving so far before I saw any indication. Right, let's try it with a tight line and no backlead. So this, I've tied it up. It's not bowstring tight. It's got a nice little arc going towards the lead, so the last few feet should be just lying on the ground. Let's see what happens now. Almost instantly that alarm went off when I picked up the bait. So it shows that a tight line without a back lead, it showed it up straight away. With the back lead, it was weird. It was like the last couple of feet. There was just, how do I explain it? Just want enough resistance there to set the alarm off. But so imagine that was cast to a far bank, a few feet under the ground, under the water, on a helicopter rig. As soon as I picked the bait up and it was like 3 inches off the ground, it started going off. It's opened my eyes a little bit really as regarding flying backleads. I wonder if it would be the same for a backleg under the rod, one of those backleads. I'm just going to tighten it all back up again. I'm going to emulate a fish picking up the bait but running towards you. Let's see what happens. So that's a tight line. I'm just going to pick it up and bring it towards you. Let's see what happens. As I expected, a huge drop back. Just what you want to see when you're fishing close to some reed lines or snags or anything. Tie up to anything, you just want a big drop back.